There is no friend as loyal as a book. There is nothing to writing. All you do is sit down at a typewriter and bleed. Happiness in intelligent people is the rarest thing I know. I love sleep. My life has the tendency to fall apart when I'm awake, you know? The most painful thing is losing yourself in the process of loving someone too much and forgetting that you are special too. The best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. Always do sober what you said you'd do drunk. That will teach you to keep your mouth shut. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, many are strong at the broken places. The first draft of anything is shit. All you have to do is write one true sentence. Write the truest sentence that you know. Maybe you'll fall in love with me all over again. Hell, I said, I love you enough now. What do you want to do? Ruin me? Yes. I want to ruin you. Good, I said. That's what I want too. I drink to make other people more interesting. When people talk, listen completely. Most people never listen. All good books are alike in that they are truer than if they had really happened, and after you are finished reading one you will feel that all that happened to you, and afterwards it all belongs to you, the good and the bad, the ecstasy, the remorse and sorrow, the people and the places, and how the weather was. If you can get so that you can give that to people, then you are a writer. Every day is a new day. It is better to be lucky. But I would rather be exact. Then when luck comes you are ready. All thinking men are atheists. Courage is grace under pressure. Never think that war, no matter how necessary, nor how justified, is not a crime. If people bring so much courage to this world, the world has to kill them to break them, so of course it kills them. The world breaks everyone, and afterward many are strong at the broken places. But those that will not break it kills. It kills the very good, and the very gentle, and the very brave impartially. If you are none of these, you can be sure it will kill you too, but there will be no special hurry. You expected to be sad in the fall. Part of you died each year, when the leaves fell from the trees, and their branches were bare against the wind, and the cold, wintry light. But you knew there would always be the spring, as you knew the river would flow again after it was frozen. When the cold rains kept on and killed the spring, it was as though a young person died for no reason. But man is not made for defeat, he said. A man can be destroyed, but not defeated. You can't get away from yourself by moving from one place to another. Every man's life ends the same way. It is only the details of how he lived and how he died that distinguish one man from another. Never confuse movement with action. The best people possess a feeling for beauty, the courage to take risks, the discipline to tell the truth, the capacity for sacrifice. Ironically, their virtues make them vulnerable. They are often wounded, sometimes destroyed. The world breaks every one, and afterward many are strong at the broken places. A cat has absolute emotional honesty. Human beings, for one reason or another, may hide their feelings, but a cat does not. As a writer, you should not judge, you should understand. Forget your personal tragedy. We are all bitched from the start, and you especially have to be hurt like hell before you can write seriously. But when you get the damned hurt, use it, don't cheat with it. I'm not brave anymore, darling. I'm all broken. They've broken me. I can't stand it to think my life is going so fast, and I'm not really living it. Never to go on trips with anyone you do not love. There's no one thing that's true. It's all true. You are so brave and quiet, I forget you are suffering. And you'll always love me, won't you? Yes. And the rain won't make any difference? No. My aim is to put down on paper what I see and what I feel in the best and simplest way. If you were lucky enough to have lived in Paris as a young man, then wherever you go for the rest of your life, it stays with you, for Paris is a movable feast. Write hard and clear about what hurts. When spring came, even the false spring, there were no problems except where to be happiest. The only thing that could spoil a day was people, and if you could keep from making engagements, each day had no limits. People were always the limiters of happiness, except for the very few that were as good as spring itself. We would be together, and have our books, and at night be warm in bed together, with the windows open, and the stars bright. I didn't want to kiss you goodbye, that was the trouble. I wanted to kiss you goodnight, and there's a lot of difference.